Good morning, everybody. Hope your evening went well. Man, it was really nice here yesterday. Fall-like temperatures in the low 80s. Low humidity, blue skies, pretty darn nice. The seasonal temperatures are coming back into our area. Should be in the mid-90s by next week. No moisture in the forecast, but we're really green around here. So corn, bean, maize/sorghum producers are looking for a very good crop this fall. Last night, the buying started in Asia off of China's numbers. China saw growth of 9%. Their other two numbers were north of 12%. Fixed investments and retail sales a little bit lower than forecast, but their growth was at 9%, which is where the market expected it to beat expectations. So Asia rallies. Europe opens up on a positive note. They catch a couple of good earnings per share numbers from what are considered bellwether stocks. They're higher. Our market, the E-mini rallied to 1940 off of this, and we're starting out this morning awaiting retail sales. So retail sales expected up 0.2. Ex-auto plus 0.4. Ex-auto and gas. And gasoline sales are considered a part of retail sales, although most people would not like to spend their money filling their car. Gas tank up 0.4. Crude inventories, and we've been talking about this for several weeks, given the increased supply out of Texas, North Dakota, Wyoming, and Colorado. You're going to see this number coming down every week, I think. And then business inventories at plus 0.4, which supports the present growth. So people are looking, the whole market's really going to hinge on whether the retail sales numbers come in as forecast and the E-mini's reaction as such. Now, just like last night, we wanted to buy the 17 to 21 area because of the 10-year auction. Whenever the news reaction is over, we should find support as primary dealers come in and buy up futures to support the market. So our buy zone is still in the 16 to 20 area, and then followed by the 8 to 12. So 9s to 13s and 17s to 21s, depending on where the news hits, and we'll have to adjust this after the news. I think it's going to be pretty hard to trade through, take out 126 even, so we'll be selling 27s to 31s, and we'll have to adjust for the news, and then 3s to 7s. Pretty much where we were last night. Know the news, you have the trade. My guess is that the numbers will come in probably a little bit better than forecast. We'll pressure the financials. We'll have a chance to buy cheap, or cheaper as the case may be. Okay, looking at the 30-year. Last rotate up yesterday stopped at 139, so this 27 to 31 will be sell 1, and then 3 to 7 will be sell 2, 17 to 13 buy 1, and 5 to 9 will be buy 2. Again, down to the retail sales numbers and the E-mini's reaction to it. We will adjust these numbers after the news is out of the way. Big news, the market moving news hits early at 8:30 Eastern. Okay, gold, things were relatively quiet overnight. Nothing's really changed. The Ukraine is denying entry of the Russian quote-unquote humanitarian relief effort for the Ukraine. They do not want the rebels to be rearmed, as one can understand. If this morning's retail sales news is as forecast, it should pressure the gold a little bit. We should head lower, so we're going to put buy 1, 3 to 5. We're going to lower it. It was 5 to 7, and then we'll make it 98 to 1300. Again, pretty hard to see the bottom falling out of the market given what's going on in Iraq. 13 to 15 will be sell 1, and then 19 to 21 will be sell 2. Iran has said Maliki has to go. Maliki's days are numbered. He can't stay in power. No one can stay in power in Baghdad right now without the backing and blessings of Iran. Isn't it amazing what we have done? We took a country that was pretty stable by Mid-Eastern deals, and we just have completely opened the floodgates to all that we're facing right now. Just one stupid move after another. If you're in the military, you just have to be aghast at what's gone on and what we had and what we now have. So it's sometimes you have to do stuff you don't like, and you have to back people that you don't like, but you're completely stupid. And it started with the Bushes to think that you can bring democracy and democratic republics to a region of the world that has never known anything but autocratic dictatorships. It takes hundreds of years to build the groundwork to support a democracy or that type of thinking. And look at how long we still have troops in Germany and Japan. How long it took to change that idea there. So what's going on in Syria and Iraq right now, what's going to happen to Kurdistan, none of it is good news. And we'll be paying the price for it for a long time. Okay, crude oil, we got a seller, 98.50. We've had a buyer, 96.50, and we find ourselves at 97.24. Kind of holding. We came in wanting to buy the 97 and a quarter area. That's where we are right now. So maybe a little bit lower with today's inventory reports. So really going to be trying to buy this 97 area or better than 25 to 50. Again, I'm not afraid to sell, but would like to open it up a little bit, 97, 98, and we'll come back after the first rotation and adjust these. The sell might be at 97.50. This market can sell. Everybody that has $1 to vote on whether the crude supply will be interrupted or not is voting to the long side. I mean, business as usual. No interruption to supply. That could change with one headline. I mean, Baghdad is effectively surrounded. And Baghdad controls Najaf, the Shia centers, but the Sunnis control everything around it. And it's this marriage of convenience between the Sunnis and ISIS that has created the current situation, and it does not look to get any better. I can't see Baghdad falling just because of the sheer number of Shia and Iran's backing, but that does not mean that everything but Baghdad can fall. So okay, looking at the euro, range bound, pretty much trading into those areas or regions that we see. And then stalling. So we have a seller In the 75 area, we have a seller at 134. So this looks pretty much like where it was yesterday. We have a buyer below 50, so 40 to 50. And then 15 to 25 if we have to take out support. Things are no better or no worse on their supply situation. For natural gas, I don't imagine they'll get any worse or any better either. Germany is split. There's a faction in Germany led by the German businessman who says you are crazy to impose sanctions on Russia. What are you trying to do to our country and to us? Let's talk and work things out. And then there's those that say Russia needs to be sent a message because of the shoot down of the Malaysian airliner. Isn't it amazing how fast that's gone off the radar? Nobody really talks about it. And that's the reality of the situation in Europe. They need the natural gas. Okay, we're at resistance right now. It is at 40. And then the second spot is at 44.46. And we have retail sales news. And it's all going to swing on what our retail sales number does. So plus 0.2. X-Auto, plus 0.4. X-Auto and Gas, plus 0.4. No one will pay any attention to crude. Looking for a draw of 8 million barrels, business inventories. Plus 0.4. So if these numbers come in as forecast, it's expected, market a little higher, but probably won't break out. So we're going to give it a little room. We're going to make sell 1 44 to 46 and then sell 2 against 50. We'll adjust after the numbers. The market is pointed higher. But if the number's bad, well below forecast, this market will be off in the blink of an eye. Our first buy area is going to be the London low area, this 35 area plus or minus. And then back down to 30 where it's 25 to 30 areas. So I think we got pretty good support in 25 to 30. Right now we're going to put resistance 45 to 50. And we will see what happens. Down to the news. If you know the news, you've got the trade. Take at least 20 minutes to get everything up and around and posted at all the places I have to put it nowadays. I'm going to get busy on that, and I'll be back with you on the news, which comes in 27 minutes. Later.